Okay, so I've got, make sure I can see my timeline. I've got the tree moving with my character. And notice I didn't have to create anything more than one layer to have it kind of move with my character and have different effects and then start to glow as my character starts to glow. And I can go back and play with that even more. I can make it glow different colors. And I can make that even larger. You know, it will be kind of pulsing. But when you add a layer, like I did for this duplicate, you have to turn it off for all the layers you don't want it. Okay, but now I've got this glow, I want to keep playing with it, maybe take its opacity even up a little bit. And make it even stronger. So I'll always want it in the pinks and purples. And it's going to start to affect the whole background soon. But then I also want my creature to start glowing more. So you're starting to see that subtly. Okay, now in this layer, it's big time. So this really is like just arranging puppet parts. And just to show you that rotating works as well, that won't change it for every layer because you're not physically changing pixels. Now with this, let's move it a little. Let's grow it. I can scale it as well. Give it a stronger color. Maybe not quite so opaque. I'll try color dodge. That's too strong. Okay, where do I go from here? Well, I make a duplicate of that layer, or of that frame rather, and I move the effects up one, and I move this creature forward more. I can use my arrow keys with the move tool if I want. And I can always check it. There we go. I can erase out the feet. Because I'm changing pixels, this will erase it out every time I use this layer in the future. And you can see how that transformation is starting to happen. I want to push this glow a little bit more, push this outer glow a little bit more, and then play with this special effect, maybe grow it some more. And maybe change it slightly. Warm it up. Spread it out a little bit, take its opacity maybe down a little so it's more like it's pulsing. All right, maybe take its opacity down a little bit too. All right, so that glow is really starting to take off. One more should do it until I almost lose my character completely. So move up the effects to the next frame. Move it into place. Now it's center screen. More where I want it. Erase out its feet a little bit. Though the organic addition of the tree helps hide these transitions. Whoops. I accidentally erased it at 100%, so I'm going back my history. Erase it a little more subtly. So I just want those hooves to look like they're underwater, not to disappear completely. Okay, I can turn off this one, and now I can really increase these. And I might even add what's called a gradient overlay at this point, and I'll make it a radial overlay that's lighter at the middle and extend it a little bit, take the opacity down to begin with. So now not only is it a color that's taking over, but it's kind of this glow from within that's taking over. So the color overlay should take down a little bit. All right, so you really see that glow starting to happen. I like how he's kind of leaning forward. And now what do I do with these effects? Let me see. I like increasing the size. I'm trying to take over and affect the coloring of the whole background a little bit. It doesn't feel like it's moving much, so let me see. These things that look like branches running through it are a little distracting. I want it to be like pollen shaking from his antlers. Good. Good. Now how do I make them more powerfully glowing? Yeah, nice. Okay. Now here it can move pretty fast from here. It's a good place to save it. And now I go to the part of my storyboard where it glows most. It gets to its high point, and it's going to affect the whole scene. So I make a duplicate. At this point, can move up my effects. They're already really strong. Move my guy a little bit forward. Erase out the feet just a little bit. And now change the tree. Grow it, rotate it. It's not going to overtaking the whole system. The glow's extending. And subtly erase little parts of it. And that will affect the other old layers, but I love what it's doing to the background there. All right. And I'm going to increase all of these effects. Stronger glow, so now we just have a silhouette basically of our character. And we're going to even add, let's see, colored drop shadow to help extend it. Spread that out. Up and away. Like so. All right, so that's really strong. From there to there, maybe that's a little too strong, so let's take them back a little bit. Just each of their opacities, but I have the potential for it now. To keep growing it and keep extending it till the whole background is taken. Duplicate, move those effects up, as strong as they are. Move this new layer into place. Now I've done the full walk cycle and kind of added a transformation into this walk cycle. And now this tree effect is just going to spread over large area, almost erupting. And you see that pink is just going to start overtaking everything. And then, of course, the character. Oh, let's move it a little bit too. Let's see. Character I want to make even stronger than it was before. More glow, more everything. And from here on out, that's kind of the maximum. And then I'm going to start fading out with the next demo.